Hey, Evan,
What?
where do killer whales go to hear music?
Where?
The orchestra?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Engage, a family gaming podcast. My name is Steven Dutzman, and I'm your host. As always, this is the official video game and board game podcast for EngageFamilyGaming.com, and I am here recording some E3 podcasts with, to my right, John Roble, the fair and just commissioner.
Hi, everybody.
And across the table, John Tomlinson, the man behind the curtain.
How's it going?
And to his left, James, the video guy.
Hey, guys.
And we are here to talk about all things E3 today. First, I want to talk about Ubisoft. They had their press conference. I fell asleep in the middle of it.
Same.
And that's not even including the fact that they had...
It was Ubisoft as a pillow to put you to sleep.
Oh, that makes me cry.
That was a critique, not a joke. That was a critique.
That was a critique. It was a critique. Okay. But I was able to, like a grapefruit, just squeeze it and get 5 little things for us to talk about. So
Did it make you cry like a grapefruit when you squeeze it?
Yeah, kind of. I didn't. Yeah, I guess. Do grapefruits make people cry?
Gets in your eyes. It does.
I mean, if it does, or if like you hit someone in the face with it.
I mean, if you spray citrus in anyone's eye, you're going to cry, yeah.
Okay, so first, I'm just going to run down the only stuff that's relevant. They talked about a lot of updates to their mostly M-rated games as service games. And for those, I'm sure they're wonderful. Congratulations if you play For Honor, The Division, Ghost Recon, or if you want to play Watch Dogs. Congrats.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy is doing very well.
Tom Clancy.
Yeah, all the money. Tom, well,
Ubisoft. Tom Clancy, his estate.
Yeah,
loves that.
yeah.
So, but they did have some stuff. First, they announced that Adventure Time, which just ended last year. Yes, John?
Yeah, last summer, and we also got a Minecraft episode, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, Adventure Time ended last year, and it's getting a crossover with Brawlhalla, which is a free-to-play... I mean, I don't want to call it a Smash clone, because it plays a little bit differently, but it's a multiplayer party fighting game that now you can play as the 3 of the main characters from Adventure Time. Brawlhalla is free, so if you don't own a Switch... and you want to play a Smash Brothers game, Brawlhalla is reasonable, and now if you don't like Adventure Time, I guess that helps. That's all we got, folks. This is how bad this conference was. Next, guys, did you know Just Dance is 10 years old?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Right? Like, it's 10 years old. Other fun fact, it's called Just Dance 2020, because that's when the next one's coming out representing the year 2020. That's not the future anymore, guys. How weird is that? Like, it's actually, like, occurring. It used to be, like, so far in the future, it was, like, Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, sci-fi movies were set in 2020.
And now it's, like, now.
It's not hindsight anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
zing.
Well, no, it will be hindsight.
I bet you.
In 2
Right
years.
now, it's foresight.
Yeah.
It's 2020.
Yikes.
That joke was terrible because it didn't work.
I definitely can't wait until 2021 so we can say hindsight is 2020. That's gonna be amazing.
Exactly.
So, other weird fact about Just Dance, it's being released for the Wii.
Yeah.
But not the Wii U. It's just like a little footnote in history where it's like the Wii, there's so many of them, and they obviously sell somewhere.
Well, the thing is that it's released for the Wii because it can still be played on the Wii U. So, it's technically, yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So I should
That's
the
why
Wii out
I
of the
thought,
box
yeah.
into the basement. And
I mean, are you going to play Just Dance anyway?
No.
Like, I kind of want...
I mean, I could jailbreak it for you.
I mean, here's the thing. We don't talk about that on here.
Yeah.
I kind of want a copy of Just Dance 2020 for the Wii. Here's what I think it is. It feels like it's one of those games that if you can get it inexpensively and leave it in the plastic, like, that's going to be something for collectors. I'm not saying like bag it and board it like your loved comic books.
Well-
I'm talking like that's something that's going to be kind of rare.
See,
Like,
my
it's gonna be an
counterpoint
audible.
is it's just going to every senior home
Sure.
because that's
Or-
where all the Wii's are.
Exactly, which means eventually it'll just be of no value and to them because they're going to open it, but everybody that's got a sealed copy, I don't know. I just think that's got a chance. So that's Just Dance. If you like Just Dance, then
Congrats.
it's more Just Dance.
Yeah.
If you don't like Just Dance, well, then you tuned out. So next, I think these are probably the three bigger topics. Ubisoft announced their subscription service. Who wants to share the details?
So, $14.99 gets you PC access, along with Google Stadia access when Google Stadia launches later this year. And that was the one with all the DLC, right?
Yes, and
So-
the deluxe versions of the games.
So all the deluxe versions of all the games. So like if you play stuff like Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs and all those kinds of games where it's like $80, $90 with that season pass and all the bells and whistles, that means that you're paying if you're only playing on PC or you choose to invest in Google Stadia, which the jury's still out on that, it's a pretty decent deal if that's where you want to go. But you're tied down to PC only or Stadia. So
Yeah, I mean,
Agreed.
and we talked about that yesterday on one of the
The commute.
commutes.
on
Yep.
one of the episodes of the EFG Daily Commute, which you can
Yeah.
find at engagefamilygaming.com/commute.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I'm not going to subscribe to it, at least not until it comes to console, and then I'll think about it. But I'm certainly not going to subscribe to it for an entire year. It might be when a game comes out that I want, rather than paying for it, I might buy a 2-month subscription to Uplay Plus and play it for a couple months and then cancel it, that type of thing. So that's Uplay Plus. Next is Roller Champion. John, you have this made you feel a certain kind of way, mainly because we were calling it the wrong thing.
Well,
And
they
you were
called it the
correcting
wrong
me
thing.
all the time.
They called it the wrong. It's rollerball. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They made it a video game again. It might have been a video game at some point or another. But I was waiting for James Caan to appear in some sort of cameo in the game.
Yeah.
It'll be a skin. You know what it felt? This is the
Old James Caan or young James Caan?
Both.
The 70s.
Yeah.
both.
That'd be amazing.
It gave me. This is gonna sound crazy, but it kind of gave me Rocket League vibes, like from what it's trying to do, which is
Yeah.
kind of make a game out of something that's not typically.
Now, for the record, I'm okay with it. I just was like, it's rollerball.
Yeah. Too many people were
Buy the
calling it
license
roller.
to the name.
Too many people were calling it roller derby.
Yeah, and
Definitely not roller.
I was getting like Windjammer vibes and
Well, they
stuff
had
like
kind of-
that. Where it's
I mean, you
just like,
definitely can't call it Windjammer. Windjammer is basically like a cross between like a fighting game and Pong.
Yeah.
This was.
They had sort of roller derby outfits.
yeah, exactly.
So that's where that
guess.
came from.
it's-
But I
it's
mean,
hard
like-
to avoid that aesthetic.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the game is more of an amped up, different universe type game, rather than we're not seeing that on network TV.
Fair. Okay, so lastly, and I think this is probably the biggest and most important one, is Gods and Monsters. So this is from the developers behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah.
So, James, you did a little bit of research on this one. Tell me what do you think?
So it initially I wasn't super hyped for it. In that first blush, I thought this was going to be a cute little Clash of Clans type game. But then when I saw the camera pan over wide vistas and started reading up on it, it sounds a lot more like Zelda Light. More exploration, more combat, more traditional action adventure type play. If that's the case, and it's the guys who brought me Assassin's Creed Odyssey, then I'm there for it.
Yeah, from that team, like you're just gonna get content. Like of all the Assassin's Creed, like Odyssey, that team just went full on with content to the point where there's a whole nother game just in the season pass.
Right.
Like start to finish, there's a whole nother game.
And this features Greek mythology, which is a really cool thing. It's a cool thing we don't see enough of. So I'm down.
Yeah, and much more family friendly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming out, and it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
February 25th, assuming it doesn't get delayed. I know you guys give me a lot of crap because I say, assuming it doesn't get delayed, but games get delayed. It's part of the deal. So that's Ubisoft. We just did it in, 10 minutes? Tops. And
You're welcome.
There really wasn't a lot. Yeah, we saved you some time.
Yeah.
There really wasn't a lot to talk about. It's a little disappointing, but what are you going to do? So with that, I do hope you enjoyed our Ubisoft episode of Engage, a Family Gaming Podcast. We will be back next time to talk about Square Enix. But until then, don't forget to get your family game on. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to Engage, a family gaming podcast.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week.